Should you use AI in your bedroom to medium-sized business? Short answer is no. Long answer is it depends on your industry and also depends on what kind of AI we are going for. Let's get going. So let's talk about customer-facing AI first, chatbots and so on. I think we can all agree every small to medium-sized business, no matter your field, you are competing to some degree with a much bigger business than you. So how do you win? Personalization and expertise, basically. Having your character and your face and your skills all over the company. A big business will always struggle to offer the real niche expertise because they are essentially hiring staff and staff quit and you have turnover. Staff don't usually have a long-term invested interest in the business, etc. And depending on the size of a business, you can have layers and layers of management before an actual expert is reached somewhere up the company ladder. So how you win against a bigger company is by offering your expertise as an owner direct to the customer. You have more passion and hopefully more skill than any competitor can hire when it comes to direct customer communication. So why would you put an AI buffer in there? You just shouldn't. In fact, I would argue one of the most valuable things you can do as a small business owner is directly answer emails and support yourself in an efficient way, of course. You need to really scale up before you can completely and utterly remove your role from customer-facing interaction. Perhaps by hiring staff in the future, or if you dare, when you scale up, you can use an AI chatbot, but not as a small business. Long story short, for small businesses, customer-facing AI bots, don't even think about it. Attached to that is customer-facing marketing. You are better off having expert-level real talk on your social media platforms, even if it isn't beautiful or perfectly curated. Let's say you put out a bit of a hacky picture edit instead of perfection. This is still far better than AI-generated content or even a marketing company. This is, of course, if you are good at what you do and what you are saying really resonates with the customer. Let's talk about AI to actually build processes in your small company. An example here that I have struggled with guided motorbike tours. Essentially, we give money to the guide spends the money on the tour, and then returns the change at the end. In the middle of it all are crashes, random expenses, some expenses by the guide, some by management or accounting. Piecing all this together to try and build a net profit for the tour has actually been extremely hard. There is also the tracking of all the gear, like motorbike boots. So a keen young staff member decided to tackle this with fancy Excel spreadsheets with formulas written by AI. Right, base sort of work, but not really. And the problem is, if you point out a problem or perhaps just an edit, well, he doesn't understand the formulas or code, so he can't actually really fix it. AI is a black box, and a progressive and fast-moving black box at that. Anything you build now, there is a very strong chance you don't understand it, and an even stronger chance you won't understand it in the future. Therefore, you are wasting time and resources building something you don't actually understand, and you won't be able to maintain it over time. So I don't think you should be looking at AI to build you anything. This would include stuff like websites. How about AI for yourself, just for research? I think if you are using AI as a research tool, just like you would use Google, then it is absolutely fine. I think it is fine for rewriting content as well, like I sometimes write very badly written blog articles as quickly as possible. I will then use AI to tidy it up. YouTube thumbnails a bit, that kind of thing. But how about the staff in my company? This is where it has got complicated for me. Young staff default to using AI for just about everything. And generally, staff are not specialized in the field they are working in. They are good, but they're not yet experts. Therefore, if I put them on a research project and they only use AI, then they have absolutely no analytical skills to know that the AI is talking rubbish. I can see straight through the rubbish and know it is an AI hallucination, but the staff cannot see it. Therefore, I found it better to just ban AI at my company. Zero tolerance, basically. This includes fixing grammar on customer-facing emails. I would rather have bad or poor grammar in emails than AI grammar. Anyway, if I discover a staff member has used AI for a task I gave them, I will get upset. In reality, of course, they will use AI. I know they will. But the visible threat that I have banned AI and I don't appreciate AI will help force employees to double check their findings in old school ways like Google research. And this is absolutely fine. So I take an almost fake hatred toward the use of AI in my company in an attempt to get staff to double check their work. I think it is very easy to look to AI for magical quick solutions. You can go on Fiverr and have someone cook up some magical application that is going to transform your entire company for 500 US dollars. But I think it's a fool's game and you are very unlikely to get the results that you want. I've seen it in myself and other small business owners. Those glimpses of light where we think we have found an AI hack that no one else knows about, but it always eventually falls short. So with all the small businesses I have helped so far, I haven't actually seen one that's had a game-changing piece of AI that has helped out. Let me know how AI has worked out for you. Thanks for watching.